How does this go? What are we?
Well, Kevin has to stop screaming the N-word.
I get so excited when I see you, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Kevin, I did hear that you were the reason why they did make that song. My nigga, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go. What's the one that's just N-word, 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 N-word? I'm 100% N-word.
Are you serious? There's a song out like that?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know these things. I guess I'm a bad
N-word.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Gonna get us in trouble. The algorithm won't know.
Oh shit.
Hang on, I'm getting a call.
Oh man. And you know,
I'm sorry we're talking about race. We don't.
It happens.
So Laserhawk. Yep.
Oh yeah, you need to do your intro.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Dollar Bin of Doom. We have a guest this week.
Yeah.
Seth, visiting from
Dubuque, Iowa.
That's not what you normally sound like. I don't know why you said that.
Yeah, you're right. But you know, it's Dubuque.
Yeah.
You look at it, it looks like Dubaki.
Man, there's a lot of heinous shit that happens in Dubaki.
Did George Bush burst through the wall and go, they got oil?
No, we're just near the Mississippi River.
Shit, and he makes another hole. He didn't come in the...
I think I just realized that I don't know where Iowa is. What did we watch tonight, Seth?
We watched Laserhawk.
Which might be the most fucking radical name of a movie we've watched on the show.
I mean, it did not live up to the hype I was expecting.
No.
I mean, it had Mark Hamill.
It
had the kid from Free Willy, the first one and the third one.
They couldn't get him for the second one?
No, that was somebody totally different.
Different whale, too.
Yeah. Free Bill. He's a little more mature.
So, at the beginning, there was...
I don't fucking know.
Okay, so he was...
So, yeah, it starts off with the kid trying to get a job at ILM because he has like a blue screen in his garage.
Because he faked the
Yeah.
alien sighting.
And his dad just comes in fucking flexing. Just going at it,
Yeah,
showing
with
off
the wife
his
beater and the short
traps
shorts.
and-
Yeah.
Holding the belt, and his son's like, Nani?
That's right.
And he's like, what are you doing?
He did say that.
So fucking Free William goes
Yeah?
goes to school, and
Uh-huh.
he wants that Christian pussy so bad.
Dude, but she wanted it just as bad when
She
she thought
did.
it was real. Like,
Look how she's touching her cross. She's like, aliens really exist? That
Yeah.
kind of calls into question my whole belief
Yeah.
structure. That's crazy.
I mean, if I'm wrong about that, what else am I wrong about?
I think Santa Claus doesn't exist?
Can gay people vote?
like, I'm assuming it was supposed to be the school bully that was in the background that was just like, ugh, she's practically going down on him. And they're just
Yep.
talking at the table. I mean,
Yeah.
like, that just makes me feel like he never even approached
You think
her.
that bully did that for other stuff? If like he saw couples holding hands, it's like, what? He's practically jerking them off. It's like, do you know what sex is, Doug?
Really puritanical bullies in
Yeah.
this town.
All right, sweetie, I'll see you after chemistry. Are you even married? Like,
That's disgusting.
Oh, Wisconsin.
you gonna watch the Packers game?
No.
Who's your favorite wide receiver? Oh shit, aliens!
You best be not
basically-
holding hands there.
I'm gonna bully you.
I'm going to come over there and hit you with my prized bowling ball.
Prized bowling ball.
Yeah, they probably bowl in Wisconsin, right? Got to do something during the winter.
I mean, probably.
Don't you bowl?
Don't you, bull.
Yeah, you just go out there with your plow. You cut a hole in the snow until you get to the bowling alley. You bowl for like 19 hours, then you go home and watch the Packers.
Aaron Rodgers won us 2 Super Bowls, but it'll never be Brett Favre.
Remember when old Susie went in the bowling tunnel and it collapsed on her?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Didn't find her till the spring. Why is that an accent I can do? I'm terrible at accents.
You want to know why?
Yeah. It's just like burned into my white people DNA.
Yeah.
Have you ever been
Jesus.
in a Packers fan's home?
Yeah.
I've been in one here in Tucson. It's so well insulated with Packers shit. It's like 10 degrees warmer and you live in fucking Tucson.
Yep.
Give it a break, man. Open a fucking window. Get the fucking novelty felt Packers sign out of your fucking doorway.
But then how are they going to know that I like the Packers, man? If that's the one piece of...
I don't know, stuck on the end of a revolver and do everyone a fucking favor. I don't know why I'm so hot against...
You're just
It was just bad homemaking, all right? They slept in separate beds in separate bedrooms. Of course they do. fucking animal.
And then after that, what happened?
He goes home, and the police are there, and
yes,
his
you're
dad's like,
No,
the
fucking military.
Yeah.
What
are
was
in
he, like a
his home.
lieutenant or something? Like, he was pretty
Yeah.
high ranked.
He was
It
like,
wasn't
how
just
did
like
you
a-
get in here?
Yeah.
His dad's sitting in his undies. He's like, yeah!
Yep.
Flexing.
Yep. And he's just like, how did you get this? He's like, it's like a blue screen, Amazon, bud. Like, it was $6.
Oh, yeah, and the dad was just like, oh, I'm going to discipline him in the military.
That's
He's just
my
like,
house paint.
Yeah. I went to
That was for the shit.
you're going to have to go down and work a minimum wage job and buy me more paint.
That's right. He did say that.
Yeah.
Give me some more paint. Go down to the east.
And then so what? Like his first day on the job,
Yeah.
he takes a full plate away of food off the counter. And
Yeah.
he's just like, fuck these people.
Throws it in the garbage disposal. Is that a full plate of food, or is he doing the dishes?
Both.
Yeah, real picky family. Or he's just shitty at his job. Order up, and he just like takes it right to the dishwasher and starts washing it. She's like, you've been here for
and then
a
he
shift.
and that girl proceed to bitch about minimum wage jobs as this woman's just like sitting there like, fuck.
This is my livelihood. I need to work here
Yeah.
to go back to my
And
single
then he
room
drives
trailer.
this
How am I
woman
gonna-
home to her fucking trailer in the middle of the woods. They're like, yeah, it's public land. We don't have to pay property tax. Yeah, I give the park ranger a handy. He leaves us alone. He's like, this fucking job fucking sucks.
I've been working here 20 years, man.
That's
right.
a lot of hand jobs.
It's a lot of free rent, baby.
Hey, baby. But we got to go back to that diner scene, though, before he drops her off. Because that little emo girl,
Negs him.
yeah, like,
Yeah,
she's
for like 35 minutes.
Fucking, I don't eat meat, man. Do you think that's over the line?
And he's like, nah, man, I want to fuck
Fucking
you.
have a comic book.
I don't eat meat either. Have you read this comic book? It's real or some shit. And he's like, yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, he was really quick to hop onto the
You guys
next
remember
girl.
Scene Chicks?
Scene
Yeah.
chicks?
When we were in high
Yeah,
school?
dude.
Didn't you date one?
Yeah.
I know they were a little bit of a handful, but god damn it.
Nah.
Some of them at my school were out of control.
Like attractive or insane?
Yes.
That's a good point.
I knew this one girl who had like a, how do I explain it?
Penis.
A blue, maybe, a blue mohawk on the right side
Yeah, I can picture it.
and bleach white hair on the left side that stuck kind of horizontally out
Yeah.
and fanned out like a porcupine. Fucking thought that girl was the hottest. It was a weird time.
No, man.
I can't wait to be an old guy and be like, back in my day, you had to look like a chicken and have funny colored hair. Got my rocks off.
RAR XD on my fucking Zanga page.
You remember hella? Remember when people used to say hella?
Yeah.
Like hella good. Yeah, it was crazy. You remember flip phones?
Dude, my
T9.
dad still rocks a flip phone.
Hell yeah.
Your grandkids are like, why are you yelling at us, Grandpa?
I pretended to like Fall Out Boy for a whole summer to finger this one girl. But you know what? They're not that bad. Under the cork tree, holds
Coheed and
up.
Cambria? No, you don't.
Dude, they're going to be around forever. They
They
just
are.
dropped another album.
Yeah, they went on their 10th anniversary tour for the Burning Star 4 album.
Nice.
They came to Phoenix. I so wanted to go.
You
but
should have gone.
You slapped me. And
You know that band?
Yeah.
That's our Led Zeppelin. Think about that for a sec.
you know what's sad? The Fortnite generation, Greta Van Fleet is their Led Zeppelin.
Which I don't understand.
They suck. They're awful.
Man, so you can tell how great this movie was because of how off topic we
I don't fucking remember this movie.
Okay,
I don't
so,
remember this movie. You need to help me. 'cause
After
I
getting
don't
the
know.
comic book thrown at him, like, here, fucking read, fool.
Yeah.
And he's like, I remember these pictures. And she's like, oh, you're weird, and leaves.
Yeah.
He drops that.
Woman off.
Her husband opens up their single room trailer.
He's like, get in here so
Camper.
I can domestic you.
It wasn't her
rocking-
husband. That was just her first stop.
Okay, well, he was rocking a sweet vest. Either way, no matter how you want to put it.
Sure.
Like, it was,
So
it was
who the
pretty
fuck
decent.
was that? Susan?
He's like, well, I'm gonna go back the way I came because that's how I get back to the freeway.
Yeah.
Realistically, she's like, do you know how to get back? That implies turning around, going back.
The way they
You just
came.
kept driving
Oh,
forward.
that's true. Yeah, he did just keep going
true.
forward.
He's like, yeah, shut up. Fucking minimum wage working bitch. Fucking drives down the road and runs into a tree.
I work here as a punishment. You work here for a living.
Yeah. That'd be some shit.
I'm gonna fortnight out of here, baby.
She's like, "You're my new employee. Great. That's awesome. I'm glad your dad knows me."
Yeah.
And then real aliens spook him in the woods.
Yep.
Yes, because he sees a beam of light goes by.
Yeah.
He parks his car. He's just like, what is that? So his dad starts chewing him out in the driveway about crashing this car.
Yeah.
Fuck! Oh, there goes my deductible.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Dude, yeah, that finger to get back in the house, that was very authoritative.
Yeah.
Mom has like an ice pack on her pussy, just like, just do what he says.
Waddling into the house.
And everyone's on a bus.
Bus of children.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
And one girl is filming a bunch of dudes' dicks.
Yep, Kate was, doing what she does best. And it was just
Boom.
yeah,
finger guns.
Yeah, yeah.
Just popping them like corks.
And then they hear the fucking train go by. And they're just like, are you serious? You made everybody shut up for a train to go by? This is definitely Wisconsin.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell my grandkids about the time I saw a train.
I saw a train today. Oh, and then they got straight up abducted. That was...
Yeah.
Beam of light came down, and they started being like, whoa, this isn't what I paid
Yeah.
for. And
This doesn't seem very Christian.
So
we never, by the way, we never hear from these kids or this bus.
we don't.
Like, the kids are gone. The bus comes back,
Yeah.
but the kids are fucking
No, they're
gone.
dead as fuck.
So bus full of like white American teenagers disappear.
Thank
No
God.
trace. And this should be like national news.
Yeah.
There's 4 people outside the cop station being like,
And only 5 parents.
Yeah, and there were only 5 concerned parents. And they're like, where are my kids? The rest are just
others
like, I
are
got a
like,
vacation.
I've got
This is-
plenty of them. It's fine.
if a couple go missing, that's less college I got to pay for, you know?
Exactly.
Oh, don't even say that.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
they're
People
not-
from
they're not-
Wisconsin ain't going
They're
to
not
college.
going to college. Yeah. They're going to go to Green Bay. Yeah, whatever.
Fat cop finds the broken bus. Hey, Kate, can I ask you to not write about this one? I baked your cookies last week. I need you to call in a favor. Please don't write about the 24 dead kids we found.
Because that hunter was out there hunting buses.
Yeah.
And they're just
That's
like, sir,
right.
why are you out here?
Sir,
'Cause
sir, why did you shoot this bus?
it was yellow. That was the thing I was going for.
I thought it was one of them yellow deers.
And you know that the sheriff is walking through the bus, but he goes through the whole length of the bus, but he gets winded.
Yeah.
So because he gets
it's a
winded,
long walk.
No, I mean he didn't even bother. Like he didn't bend over. He didn't do anything. He's just like, oh, these fucking jackets and fucking cum and fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they like.
That girl and that guy end up getting together.
It's like
again real
aliens are
quick.
real, and she's like, I don't.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the thing. Because he's like, I remember the ship. That's how. And he does the
They
flashback where he's a little kid walking in his living room, like, what are all these?
That was a
lights?"
flashback?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a little kid in the house.
No, that was
because they
a
broke into a
flashback.
house. Oh,
He was describing like,
oh, when he was a kid.
oh my god, I think we are jumping ahead.
No. They
Yeah.
go to the bus at night, and then
Okay.
the cop is there,
Yeah.
and he arrests them.
He was in the back jerking off. He's like,
like,
what are you kids doing?
What'd
here?
you
This
do
is
with
my
all
me
those
time."
children?
Yeah.
And they find that video camera, and they're watching it, and they're just like, oh yeah, there's Kate with all these fucking dicks, and
Oh, she put the fucking X Hamster logo right on there, didn't she? Good for her.
gotta brand your
Fucking
shit, man. I mean,
fucking X hamsters. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's the Wild
hardcore.
West of porn. You just upload whatever you want.
Yeah.
No rules, just right.
Ever seen X hamster videos?
I'm gonna go with no. I don't know what you're talking
Don't.
about. To be honest.
Don't.
Yeah, you'll never get that innocence back.
The kid's getting in the back of his car, and he's like, oh, I'm taking you fuckers to jail. What are you doing at this bus?
Well, he thinks they stole all those other children.
Oh.
As
That's
you
like-
do.
You guys are my only suspects.
Yeah.
That's all I got. These parents are breathing down my neck. Well, his plan was to like get round the parents up and then shoot them in the back of the head. Frontier justice, dude. This
Solved
is
it.
a fucking small town America.
So as they're driving back, they realize at some point everyone's gone. Everyone's been abducted.
Yeah.
And then
Because the sheriff gets out to turn off a car, because, like people do.
as you do, and then
It's like, why is this man charging his car battery in the middle of the street?
aliens show up,
Yep.
and somehow emo girl knows.
Don't move!
They're
using
fucking-
motion sensors!
Yeah.
Knows incorrectly.
Because
Because they did stop. She's like, don't move. They'll fucking know. And then they stop and don't move, and the alien ship starts abducting them anyway.
Yep, and then Mr. Free William decides to grab the shotgun somehow from the front.
Well,
He shoots out the back.
Well, like like a cop car has like the divide between cop and bad person.
I mean, there was a gap though.
There's just a big gap. It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. And he just like reaches through, like, excuse me, shotgun, blows out the back window, and they crawl out.
And he promptly leaves the gun. He doesn't bring it with him.
No, it's fine.
That's right. What are you gonna do? Shoot at the alien ship?
Yeah, that
Maybe put
makes too much sense.
Maybe put the poor fat sheriff out of his misery.
They're gonna get you, bro. I'm sorry. Bam.
Yeah, considering that everyone who got abducted died.
Clearly,
Allegedly.
spoilers.
His parents, everyone.
Yeah.
That's true. The parents never come back. That's
Kids
right.
never come back.
The dining lady's gone.
Well, they were like in a holding pen on the big alien ship, and they just blew that shit up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck it.
See you later, Dad.
We already got Kate's video. We don't need anything else from you.
Bang
guys.
mom now, stupid.
Ooh.
It's my least favorite porn channel. Bang mom now, stupid. Sorry, stepmom.
EXE.
Yeah, so then they break in that one random house.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, what do we need to do to save the human race? Mm-hmm. And they're just like going through that comic book. And the author's name is MK Ultra.
Which is a fucking totally radical name.
I
Fucking
mean,
shreds so hard.
No, they stopped by the school first for no reason. Okay.
They
Well,
did it.
they got like a ram stick on a keychain. The little bobble.
Oh, yeah, because the old emo girl's just like, I have a piece of alien technology. You
That's
have a
right.
piece of alien technology. Let's put these together.
Yeah.
And then they do it. It makes a noise, and no one bats an eye at it. Like,
Fine. And they're just like, one's missing.
and then that's
so
when
the
he's
author,
like, yeah. I like how they just know where this guy lives.
Yeah. And as you do, if you walk up to a famous person's house and you go like, can I meet him? The butler's like,
Yeah, come on.
come on, man. He loves meeting strangers.
But we did get to catch a glimpse of MK Ultra before the kids meet him. Because they're at that restaurant, and the guy's like, I gave you a $50,000 advance. You can't have creators' writer's block, man.
And he's
right.
like, you shouldn't have done that.
Because, he's just all grunged out.
'Cause I'm
and
gonna burn that
smoking
money.
the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we find MK Ultra strung out on heroin, burning his own comic.
Yep, that's right. And the kids show up, and they're just like, well, he's got a pool. We're going to sit across from it and watch this
Video.
of some dude in an insane asylum.
And that's when we were debating, is this the only cameo
For Mark Hamill.
for Mark Hamill, who is the Joker? Has he done anything else in his career?
Not that I can think of, Cotton.
Okay.
Got in a really bad car accident.
He did.
I thought that was Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart got in a car accident?
No, you're thinking Tracy Morgan.
Oh, shit. No, they both did.
Oh.
Tracy Morgan's the one that got hit by that Walmart truck, so he's like set for life regardless.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, Mr. Hart, I think he had a hard time.
He had a hard time?
Yeah, he had a hard time. He couldn't reach the gas pedal and the stop brake.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
his extension on the brake slipped off, and he
his extent- 'cause,
He
he's got
forgot to
stilts.
tie the...
careened into a
that.
bunch of children,
I mean,
cheated on his wife, and
If Short Round can do it at Indiana Jones, I figured he would have been able to do it in real life. But
Kevin Hart, short brown. We did it.
yeah,
We did it. We did it.
you did it.
Guys, we won.
We did.
We won
the
YouTube.
evening.
We won jokes.
I don't think Kevin knows what race is either.
Mark
Mark
Hamill's
Hamill.
crazy because he saw the aliens as well.
well, he thought he was an alien from 250 million years ago, and honestly, he did a good job. That was a good performance.
Like, how they say like A for effort? No, not in Hollywood, baby.
Oh, why do you? Is that your Hollywood voice, baby?
Yeah,
Are you like trying to be
sure.
like the Dice Man?
Oh, that's my Harvey Weinstein. Look,
Oh.
A for effort, but you're still a bad actress, so.
Whoa.
Yeah, me too, baby.
As long as you're upfront about it, I'm pretty sure it's okay, right?
I don't know.
Okay, so you're not allowed to be a lawyer. You failed day one test.
Even as a joke, I should never be in charge of any law.
So we get a really nice long unbroken shot of dialogue where MK Ultra explains his backstory and what the fuck's going on.
And he's blowing all their minds. He's too busy eating his spam. Jesse's
Yeah.
just like, what's going on over here? And then vegan lady's like, I got a leaf and a tomato.
She's chewing gum. She can't
Yeah.
eat the food.
So after they hear his crazy ass explanation, they tried to tell him that it's all real. And he's like, oh no, man, this is just some comic book
Yeah.
shit. And they're just like, no, you're wrong. We need to go check this out. We need to investigate.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what
So
they
they're
say.
like, Jeeves, watch the house. We're out.
Jeeves is like, okay, and he walks to the window and immediately gets abducted by aliens.
Yeah. So they go visit Mark Hamill in Psycho Ward.
But mind you, MK Ultra doesn't go in. He just hangs outside, rocking a bandana,
Smoking cigs.
next to his car like a badass.
Just fucking humping to himself,
Yeah,
like singing something offbeat in
Yeah.
his head, and just fucking.
I'm still alive, yeah, because it's the 90s. And
Yeah.
he's so radical.
it could have been Creed at that point.
Fuck, man.
We saw them live in Phoenix. I don't know
We
if
went and
Kevin
saw
ever told
Creed
you.
because we
Why
thought,
would you do that?
you know what? Hindsight, I don't know how much of that was irony.
Me neither. And at first we were just like, oh man, that'd be so funny if we went. And then we're just like, we're going to go.
Then you're there.
We're really going to go. And we were right there. We were right up in front of the stage.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I could count the
Yeah.
pores.
And who was the band that opened for him?
Stained.
The guy smelled like a bowling alley.
Yeah, dude, and like you could see it on our face, and he kept making eye contact with us. It's like there's like 20 other people here, bro. Like, look at somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, he kept being like, black person, really?
He finds the people that notice the smell, and
Yeah.
he just focuses in on them.
And the most like 2009 sentence I'm ever gonna say was, "I'm pissed." Stained was there because they took over for Hoobastank as the opening band on the Creed
Fuck!
tour.
That's right. Yeah, that was also
We missed
true,
out
yo.
Hoobastank
God,
by
where
one
was
show.
Hootie and the Blowfish?
We
when we needed him?
We could have fucking crawled in the dark, but instead we had to. I can't name a Stain song.
And then like right after that tour, they stopped because drugs.
Yep.
Was it alcohol?
Oh, I thought they were men of God.
That's just the drummer and the guitarist. That's not.
Oh, that's the singer like crazy.
Is it?
He's super.
So
yeah.
then why did he?
And you're like,
That
well,
was-
I guess Jesus didn't say anything about booze because he's just fucking wine, wine. Woo!
And Moses said upon his apostles, "Dude, check out this sweet guitar riff."
Yeah. Hey, don't fuck with that hooker. You're an asshole.
Yeah. What was her name? Mary.
Mary. Well, there were two.
How we know? I was gonna say, how do we know it wasn't his mom? I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, there were three then, I think. Or was Good Mary his mom?
Yeah, the good Mary
Yeah.
was the
He
Virgin
talks
Mary.
shit about his mom in the Bible.
Does he?
Yeah.
Fuck, dear Bible. My mom fucking
My
sucks.
mom's a fucking adulterer. I'm
My
just
dad
saying.
is God, and she wants me to be a fucking carpenter. Really?
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Dude.
What's a 3-year-old to do?
I'm gonna run away. You'll hear from me in like 30
I'm gonna start a
years.
religion. I'm the second coming, bitch. He like says it real quiet. Bitch.
Oh, and Joseph couldn't do anything because what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Can't
it's a
smack the Son of
stepdad,
God.
You like sweep the legs out from Jesus. Stop. You get Thanos real quick.
yeah. Just turn him into a lamp.
And then they get in there and they open it up and fucking Thicc Mark's laying on the bed, just like he just snaps out of it basically. He's
Yeah,
like,
he-
oh, I've been faking it for 20 years.
He
I've been trying to
presses
get out
his
of here.
forearm into his nephew's fucking neck.
Yeah. Okay.
He's like, I was faking the whole time.
Do you have a show on TLC? Because you're the cake boss. God damn you, Thicc. You know?
Oh,
He
wow.
he got them cakes, you know.
Came over me like a wave.
So, yeah, that's basically
So anyway,
what happens in a
Mark-
nutshell.
yeah.
They escape the facility. They're driving. And
They go to the military base.
No, they don't do that.
Oh no, they go to like a fucking field.
They're in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so this is probably one of the better parts of the movie because there's a frog in the middle of the road, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's a frog, that's cool. And they proceed to run over that frog,
Yeah.
and it's got the sound effect.
Yep.
Miss Vegan Lady is asleep, so she doesn't care, doesn't notice a damn thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is for the best because she's going to whine about it for like,
The next 40 minutes of the movie.
yeah.
Basically,
She's like, you know,
why are we here?
it had a soul.
Gets out, kicks the one
Yeah.
can that's in the fucking road.
Yeah, they scream at each other like an old married couple
In
a
the middle of
field.
this, like, yeah, it's a dirt field, yet somehow she found a styrofoam cup out there, which, Wisconsin. And
The fucking Packers lock trash and just throwing out your trash.
fucking this whole time, nobody's giving Mark any clothes. He's still just wearing his gown.
Yeah. he's-
Yep.
Just hanging out.
Freaking out to himself.
While those two are yelling at each other, Mr. MK Ultra is like, this is the perfect time to sketch this beauty, and just whips out his book and just starts going to town. We never see the picture.
So a military jet flies over,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "Oh, military."
Yeah, that's right. His eyes roll back into his head and he's like, I know everything now!
and they
They
just
close a man in the hood.
And he's out. He's dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the
And
end
then
of
they
that
steal his
human's
clothes,
life.
and then they throw him in the trunk of that car. He never gets out of that car, does he?
That's another fatality. Yeah. So many people die in this movie.
They get up to the gate, and the guys, the military police is just like, what are you carrying? And
Beside them
he's
thick
like-
cakes.
He's like,
No, he's like, what are you carrying? And then Mark Hamill sweats for 40 seconds, and then goes, beans.
And they're like, oh, that's good enough. Go on.
Yeah, it
Go
works
on."
for me.
And he's like driving for all of like 2 seconds before they're getting followed.
they get pulled over again.
And they're just like, "Ugh,
And he's like, where are you supposed to be? And he's like, I honestly don't fucking know. He's like,
what's your
"Oh."
cargo? Beans.
And then that man shoots Mark Hamill in the head.
And he lives.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
takes
does.
the bullet, sits back up, and is like, oh, we gotta get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here.
Yep.
And floors it. And as soon as he floors it, an Apache comes out of the fucking horizon and is just like,
Yeah. And the truck is fine.
Yeah, it takes a lot of damage. None of the kids get hit in the back, but I mean, MK does pee himself, and he
Yeah.
makes that announcement. He's like, oh, I peed myself.
Oh, God, look at all this pee. And they're like, we get it.
You don't have to show us. Like,
No, but I want you to really see.
Oh, my
like-
pee. It's
no,
all
no,
gone.
get in there. Get
The
in
government stole my pee.
And then Hamill dies.
here. Yeah.
He gets shot like a few more times, and he's just like, it's all up to you.
Right.
And then he dies on the steering wheel, and they're like, God, fucking Mark, and they have to like.
They don't do anything
they
because the
don't.
car keeps going
No,
and it
his-
explodes.
His hand meekly like, oh no, Mark Hamill from the Star War. And that's it. That's all the morning we get.
Yep.
Yep.
So they're on the military base.
Yeah, and they get into one hangar,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden,
Then bad 3D shows up and
yeah, and
reveals a spaceship.
there's like, you open up a hatch, and there's a button, and he pushes
punch
the
some
button,
fucking buttons.
and then it came out.
Yep.
And then everybody on the military was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing here? How do you know about this? We don't believe anything you're saying."
Yeah, and
lock
what,
them up.
What is that? How did you get that in here?
We don't know what that is. Yeah.
Oh, it's the fucking president, the American flags and everything.
Yep,
Who's it gonna be?
yep.
Who do you say? Carter, Nixon, Geronimo,
Ford.
Ford. Jesus, okay. I don't like that you know as many presidents as you do.
Yeah, they got names and shit that existed. It's crazy.
Nuts, right?
Fucking Taft. Fat fuck.
Where's the bathtub? I gotta die. Hang on.
History jokes. Woo!
And then military guy who comes in is the same pedo-stashed guy from the beginning of the movie.
Yes, it is.
Who doesn't know what green screen is.
So they're all locked up, and this is where the one kiss scene in this whole movie happens.
Oh.
Oh yeah, because they're
He's-
in like a weird
Blowjob
Three-cell?
jail.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's a cell within a cell within a cell.
Yeah.
You can polish people off through the bars.
MK finds God.
Yeah.
That was the thing. He's
Yeah.
over there praying, and he's just like, "Oh, aliens exist, but God, I know you're out there."
I wouldn't normally do this, but I'll polish you off. I'll drain your holy nuts.
Hey, if you knew it was real,
That's my least favorite Fall Out Boy song, by the way. Drain your holy nuts.
yeah, I'ma drain your fucking nuts. Yeah, Fall Out Boy, fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago boys. What do you do?
Are they Chicago boys?
They're Chicago boys. They're one accent away from Wisconsin.
That's right.
We're going down in an earlier round.
Oh, don't you know?
Sugar, we're
Going down
swinging.
This is where I'll burn the city down to show you Lambo. It's right across the way
Fuck.
there.
They would. So
All these references hurt.
I'm happy. Anytime I can drag you into my 2007 emo music,
Yeah.
kicking
I
and
hated
screaming.
it then.
Yeah,
I love it now.
it's great.
Right? Right?
It's the worst
Good.
shit.
It
Yeah,
aged
you
like
guys-
wine.
Box wine with a bunch of milk poured into it.
I'd still drink it.
You do. You
with
proved
box
it all
wine?
night. You guys are really in on
You
it.
proved it all night.
Have you been microwaving buttermilk for 20 years? It's just nice to go
Kill
back
all
to those
that
times.
bacteria in the microwave and you can still eat it. You know, that shit sucked, right? All that music from that era.
Yeah, you know.
That
Microwave?
horrible era.
Oh no, that was great. That was a defining moment of our generation, bro.
I know, and it was also...
How else are you supposed to be a sad fuck in sophomore year?
Sophomore slump.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. All right.
We're back.
I'm alone. I'll take the L on this. I hated all that. It was the worst shit. And I'm not the only one who thought that. Like, it was painful then. It's painful now. What a beautiful wedding. What a beautiful wedding. Fuck all that.
And he had to go and name the one song that meant me and Kevin even talk to each other.
Yeah.
Because my ringer went off.
It brought you together, but it tore so many people apart.
That's true. But the groom's bride is a whore. God damn
I
it.
fully agree.
Yeah.
And also, who gives a shit? Like, why are you there?
And then after that, all of a sudden, the lieutenant pops up and is just like, I believe you kids, and I punched my commanding officer. Save the world.
Yeah. That was good.
Shit.
Don't think he sounded like that. That would have been way better.
Yeah.
But he was like, I got a weird mustache.
So they're going to save humanity.
Oh, yeah. And Lieutenant Guy is just like, I got this dude over here to pilot. MK Ultra is just like, what? You gonna let this bitch fucking do it? I've been with this troop the whole time. Let me in on this shit. And so they do. They put him in the most important position, which is gunner. And it's all the way in the back.
Yeah, and
But
he's
they're up
having
front,
a seizure or some
like,
shit.
giving him, like, telling him where to shoot. Like, you'd think the gunner would be able to know where to fucking shoot.
He should be able to see.
Yeah, and, you know.
And he's coming down.
Oh, yeah, hardcore, because he ain't.
They're like, are you
about
good?
anything.
And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. It's all good.
He hits all the buttons.
Anyway, they fly in the ship.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
they're kicking ass. Like, he blows up a couple ships, and then all of a sudden
We
he's
think.
just like,
It's,
well, okay, yeah, maybe he did.
It wasn't visually represented as well
just-
as one might hope.
Oh, I mean, there were two ships that did run into each other. I did see that. They blew up the little fleet armada, and they thought that was it.
yeah.
Oh.
And then they come upon the moon, which, you know, at this rate, somebody would have noticed this gigantic spider vehicle thing.
You know, everyone's looking down at their phones and their Fortnite. And,
And everyone in Wisconsin's dead. So
This is true. Then they get tractor beamed into this big old spider spaceship, and you're reminded that the aliens are spiders. Like, that was mentioned, like, for a second
And
at
they
the very
go,
beginning.
boo!
Well, they go to grab the emo chick, and she's just like, no, I don't want to go. And they're just like, oh, this bitch is crazy. And they fucking drop her back in the ship. And yeah, then they go back out into space, and they're just like, you see the underside? The grundle? Shoot it. Pew! One shot.
We literally never talked about his weird, intense best friend.
Okay, his eyes
That's
were
true.
like just popping.
Piercing.
Like,
and also like trying to fight each other.
They're like two beta fish trying to kill each other in different
Right.
bowls, you know?
So anyway, they just
Kevin
fucking
Hart
fly into space, and all of us were like, okay, I guess that's the
oh
end.
yeah. Wow, he looks like he just was Kate on that bus earlier.
Yeah.
He's fucking wore out.
Yeah. Again, Kate didn't have to do shit.
She's just got to not throw
Didn't
up.
even
That's-
have to touch a dick.
You ever see those porns where it's like, what's your name and how old are you? Like, I'm Kate, I'm 19, and you see the director be like, Jesus. You got some fucking city miles on you, don't you?
Whoa!
I'm 19. All right, sure you are, sweetie.
She smokes a cigarette like this.
Yeah.
Not like this. Like fucking.
What are these guys running?
Oh man, that really was a terrible movie, guys.
Yeah,
But,
wasn't great. So,
I'm glad you found
Yeah,
it.
thanks.
I mean, we all know everyone's answer, but was this movie worth $1?
Oh, I would say definitely. Mark Hamill's acting in it was totally worth the $1. He might not have been in it for that long, but
He was in it longer than I thought it was
he
gonna
put
be.
his heart into it. You could tell. It was worth it.
I'm gonna give it 70 cents.
That's what I was thinking. 70 cents.
Because there was a lot in there to like
Enjoy.
enjoy and make fun of.
I like movies like this where we can sit and bullshit and talk and we don't miss anything.
Yeah.
Because, oh, that's what this scene is. And then we can tell stories for 6 minutes. And then we change locations and then we pay attention for 3 seconds and we go, oh, that's what this scene is. Anyway, what's your favorite Fall Out Boy song? And like, we can sit and have that conversation for 10 minutes. 'Cause
Yeah.
We know what's going on. It's fine.
Well, and I think there's something to be said for our guest bringing a certain like more
Black.
energy.
Oh.
Whoa! This is
Kevin.
new to me, Kevin.
No, I just feel like the energy was a lot more. Normally we're just kind of watching and just being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
With you around, it's like, "Oh, that was pretty stupid." Anyway, Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
So I feel like I enjoyed it more just because you were here, but
That makes me feel good, man. Thank
yeah,
you.
no, I had a blast. It was good. It was a good time.
It was a good night.
Could have been a lot worse movie, I think, if
Yep.
given a different mood.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us.
For sure, no problem.
Yeah.
I took you away from your wife and child, and
Yeah,
so you could
made you watch this shitty movie.
Laserhawks.
When you put it that way, it sounds terrible. But we had fun.
I'll give them
Yeah.
back to you. You just, we just got to finish recording. So.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get them back.
Yeah, you can get them back.
Like they're just in the room over there? Or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the room, sure.
Hey,
It'll be fine.
it's okay. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine, depending how you
Yeah,
play
we're
this
almost
next
done.
discussion. But yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done. We got 3 more movies. Then we can feed them.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I got Mark Hamill driving a big truck of beans in.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long Wisconsin winter. I'm gonna need to bulk up a little bit.
Dear Lord.
That sounds like a mafia, like,
Yeah.
whatever happened to Joe Piscopo? Well, he met a Wisconsin winner, if
Yeah.
you know what I mean,
It was a long Wisconsin winter.
for Jimmy Hoffa.
You
Right.
ate a lot of cheese? I don't
Yo,
necessarily...
we're in South Carolina. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, they know the room's bugged. Like, where's
Yeah.
Hoffa? Well, he drove the bean truck, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
So he's dead. You dipshit.
God damn it!
You gave it away.